Hello from YM Tyler AgTech. Just a quick little thing here. I was thinking last night, my pastor, Tom Bucket, First Baptist of Glendale, was saying that just because you're quiet doesn't mean that you're godly or pious. And I have a lot of people that, a friend literally said to me, Rick, not everybody's as spiritual as you. And I want to be very clear. The reason why I am quiet, or I try to say to myself, is twofold. I'm trying to stay focused on him because I know anything outside of him is a waste of time, as well as I am trying not to be distracted. And I need him so much. And as I started my morning today, I was listening to a great song called In Christ Alone. And normally people would associate other types of music for me to listen to, but I was listening to that. And I was led to Romans 8:15, where it says, you have not received the spirit of a bondage, again, to fear, but the spirit of adoption, whereby I would cry, Abba, Father. And Paul was talking about not being in bondage to sin or fear. It's only Christ alone. Now, with that, you have to give up your pride and ego. I can't go around saying, I'm called to do this because of me and my skills, and God needs me. Because even in 1 Corinthians 1:1, Paul tells everyone that he was called as an apostle of Jesus Christ by the will of God. God did that. In fact, Jesus himself called Paul. And I think that we have to realize that when we do everything and anything, if it's for Christ, it's got to be like everybody else in this world. It's got to be in a impassioned grip for him. Because at the end of the day, we all have nothing to offer but Christ alone. So fix your eyes on him. You have hope today. You have hope today. I get overwhelmed when I think of not the good to come to me, but the simple fact that this man is forgiven. You have that hope today too, because Christ bore your sins. So if you're trying to find out if you really love the Lord and you're doing ministry, find out if you're at his feet. Just as the woman who poured out the alabaster jar of oil and washed Jesus' feet with tears and silence and her oil, she gave her all for him. So sometimes the best thing to do is do like I do when I'm staying quiet, is try to cling to his mercy and stay at his feet. But be aware of this too. He defended her. He defends me and he defends you. Romans 8:31 says this, if God is for us, who can be against us? This is who I look to. Isaiah 66:2 says this, he who is contrite and humble, knows who they are in Christ, and trembles at my word. So stay at his feet and know that he sees you and he defends you. He in fact told the disciples to leave the woman alone. And he said her faith forgiven. So trust that he sees you, whether you feel it or not. Even if the tears burn your cheeks as they go by, down your face, know that he will wash them away. And in that day, he will come to you just like that. He says, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. So surrender to him. Don't try to be anything less than the great royalty he has given you as his child. Keep your head up, heart in God's hands.